Rosa Linn, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
A little struggling on this Monday, but you know what? It's all good. Let's talk about everything about you. What's happening?
A lot of crazy things. I'm doing a lot of sessions, writing with one of the, best people in the industry. Doing promos, performances, everything.
How are some of those writing sessions going?
They're going great. I'm writing for my album, and I'm
hmm
so excited to release everything. The album's gonna be great.
Are
I
you
love it already.
are you a little bit anxious a little bit?
Um, I'm generally anxious.
Are you?
Just like I have anxiety a lot. Yeah.
Me too. Like I will walk down the street and have an interaction with someone and it would give me anxiety because I'm like,
Yes.
did I say something crazy? Did I give them the wrong directions? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Yeah.
I'm a generally anxiety ridden person. What are some of the things that you feel like gives you anxiety?
I just overthink a lot.
Mhm.
I constantly overthink. Um, new places give me anxiety, changes give me anxiety. I had a very bad anxiety when I first got to LA
Mhm.
because it's nothing like home. Like if Europe is a bit, like home, LA is very different, and I got very bad anxiety. Um, uh, I don't know, when I'm not in my safe place, when I'm not in my comfort zone, it's always anxious.
What are some of the differences between LA and home?
You don't have mountains.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have high buildings. You don't have you have Armenians, let's say.
Mhm.
Um, but it's not. I don't have my family with me. I don't have
Right.
my friends, my people. It's
How
kind of lonely-ish.
how is it traveling without your family and friends and all your people around?
It can be lonely, as I said. I mean, even if I love my team, and even if I have fun, like even if I love performing, doing the sessions, it's just when you're not working, that's when you feel that lack of familiar faces. you
Right.
know?
So how do you get past that? Because this is your career, this is your path. You're going to
Yeah.
continue to grind and blow up. You know what I mean? So what do you do to even, I guess, get past that?
It's just, if I'm free, I just try to, just lay lay down and just like watch something
hmm
that I was watching back home. Like it kind of, turn the lights off and kind of like create this mood of me being home, do everything that I used to do when I was home, or I would call my parents or like my friends and chat with them, not about work. I always ask them to not just like talk about work because it's a lot, it's 85% of my day, and it's crazy.
You just want to get away from it.
Yeah, it's you need to take a pause to kind of come back fresh, next day.
You know what I say about this business? I feel like work and personal time kind of get blurred a little
Mhm.
bit. So it's great that you're setting those boundaries with people so you don't necessarily burn yourself out. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Well, I do burn myself. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. Help.
SOS, 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 send help. Why do you feel like you are burning yourself out right now?
It's just um, you know, I'm while I'm still young, while I'm having this momentum, while I can afford to be burned out,
Mhm.
I am going to work and work and work and work because I can't wait for things to happen. I can't wait. Like, I'm so impatient to get this album done, release it, do the tours. I'm very like that. That's a part of my anxiety. I want things to get done fast and and I'm just like working and using this moment and the success of Snap to get everything done, kind of like to build the core for my career.
Have you ever because I feel like I am the same way, and I think it's the drive in us. Like we constantly want to, we're perfectionists. We want to get the things done. We want to make sure that the things are done well, and we want to
hmm
see what's next for us in our career.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to live in a moment?
Um, it is. Yeah. I'm always in my head. I'm always in my dreams. I'm a big daydreamer,
Me too.
and it's hard. I'm kind of learning to do that. I'm kind of learning to enjoy, like when I get good news for, I'm learning to enjoy that moment because I just realized that you know, I couldn't enjoy what was good for me at one point, that and because I was always waiting for something bigger, like I always longed for something better, because I'm very like I'm a very ambitious person. Like I have a lot of goals. I want to get to all of my dreams, and it kind of like distracts you from your path. Like you're going up. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you're going towards your dreams, you're going up. You're not staying. It's not like
Stagnant. Right.
it's like it's a way. And if you're here, it's better than from being at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to enjoy that too, because you never know what's going to be the peak of your career. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this
Absolutely.
moment that you didn't enjoy was the peak. So you kind of need to learn to enjoy every good thing that comes to you.
It's so interesting because, like I was saying earlier, like I'm the same way. And I had to realize that you have to take time, smell the roses, and just enjoy, like, enjoy when you're having good time with your friends. Enjoy when you're having a good time with, with
Hmm.
people from the label and management and stuff like that. Just enjoy the moment and worry about, work and whatever else is coming. Worry about that another time.
Hmm.
You know what I
That's
mean?
correct. That's right.
So when you're in the room, the blinds are closed, you're watching TV, your shows from back home. Do you ever think to yourself, I cannot believe that this is all happening right now?
Sometimes I have those thoughts. Actually, my best friend, I was texting her that Snap got gold in Italy,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and she was like, and I was like, I had this dream all my life. Like I love this little, vinyls of platinum and gold. And she's like, do you also like Grammy? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, are you kidding me? Um, yeah, it's hard. Sometimes I get emotional, sometimes I get scared because it's also scary. It's
Hmm.
not like, oh, it's my dream life. With all the success, you get a lot of pressure too, like more responsibility. You need to maintain that level, And I'm a lazy person. It's hard for me.
I feel that. Why scared and why is that? Why'd you use that to describe it?
it it's very responsible. If you can't compare, like, let's say, a performance for thousands of people to performing for your friends,
Hmm.
because it's not your comfort zone. It's not like you can sometimes you only get one shot, and you need to be your best self, and it's scary and you get more nervous. It's not that you know all these new people are here to support you. No, you're new. You're a new face. Like, who's Rosa Linn?
Hmm.
Probably a lot of people is like, why is this person talking now, like,
Hmm.
on the radio? You know what I'm saying? And I need to be my best self to capture their attention, and make them like me, or like make them love my personality and my music, because I need to have an audience. I need to maintain my audience. It's not only Snap. I don't want to be one hit wonder. That's one thing that I don't want to be.
You know what's interesting? Because I feel like that would keep me up at night. Just being an artist, like, do they like me? Am I doing well? Because I feel like sometimes people, when they're around you, they'll have a tendency to tell you what you want to hear at that given point. But I
Yeah.
want to know the real, like, do they like me? What's happening? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, people can tell what I want to hear, anytime, and it's not gonna affect anything, because I'm very, very, I'm critiquing myself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a lot of insecurities. I have a lot of doubts. I know, when I sing something, I know if it was good or bad. I don't need to hear sweet words. Like, I know how I did. I
Yes.
know. I judge myself a lot. I objectively judge what I did wrong, what I did right, what I need to work on, and I think that's the reason of me literally getting to this point of my career, because I was starting in army, like, in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And my mom was like that too. Is like that too. She always pushes me to become better, and I need to be better than a. It's harder for me coming from Armenia.
Yeah.
I need to be better than everyone in Europe, everyone in the US. It's not, the competition is not
With anyone
local
else
for
is
me.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's, I need to be better and better and better and better to be able to, play this game with people who are already in the music business and who are in Europe. I'm not saying that it's easier for new artists from Europe or like, America, but still, I needed to get here first and then start playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And it took a lot of time and energy and hard work.
Well, do you ever look back and you're like, I did this.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, this is good. I did this. We're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am proud of myself. Can you say that
yeah,
about yourself?
I do take some moments when I really get something that really meant to me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I'm like, wow, kid, like you did it, good job. You didn't give up, good job. And like it's very helpful.
So when you hear that Snap has done all that it's done, right?
Mm,
How do you feel?
great, proud. It's inspired. Yesterday was funny. Yesterday I heard Snap on Kiss FM for the first time. And
Mm.
like everyone kept sending me videos, hearing my song on the radio, and I was like, why don't I ever hear it on the radio? And yesterday I was like in my Uber going home after a long day, and I was like, okay, this feels great.
That, you know what's interesting? I feel like the best part about that would be something that you wrote that's probably so personal to you, probably was written, in a personal space, and you are driving around in a whole totally different country, and they're listening to something that came so far along, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it means a lot to me to see how people from all over the world, very different people,
Mm-hmm.
um, connect to the song, and it means a lot to me to see that they relate. Some people relate to it because they lost someone. Some people are like, this song just like cheers me up, and I'm like, this is my travel song, this is my happy moment song, this is my song to go through like bad times. It's just like so different and versatile, and it makes me feel good. It's not just one theme song. It just helps people go through whatever they want to go through. You know.
You know what's interesting about music that I absolutely adore? That you can have a song out, right?
Mhm.
And your message in the song can mean one thing, right?
Mhm.
And the person listening to it can interpret it an entirely different way.
Yeah. I mean, the interesting things about words is that, and it's just like the life itself. You see it the way you want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
The, you find the meaning that you want to find. Let's say if I'm heartbroken, if I hear some song, I'm gonna find that one word that's gonna mean something sad, and I'm gonna connect to that song. It depends on um, person's mood and mindset at that very moment while listening to the song. It's the magic of the words. It's the magic of music.
Right. Is writing music like therapy for you?
It is. Snap was I wrote Snap when I was really not doing well from mentally, and I was going through a very bad cycle of my life. I was heartbroken, and my life just like changed in one day on June 22nd, right, like in the lyrics. And
Mm.
um I kind of wrote Snap, and it really, it just took every feelings out of myself. It was, I was still having bad times, but it just felt good writing the songs and singing them, um, because singing is like, when you scream, it helps you. When you're
Yes.
angry, you want to scream, and it
Right.
helps you. Singing is the same thing, with just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
you
Whenever I
know
get mad, I like to scream curse
yeah.
words, and that helps me.
Yeah, yeah. And whenever I'm mad, I just start singing high notes, and it helps me. And I don't. My neighbor's not calling the police. That's the That's the
that's just
advantage of being a singer.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what's interesting? The fact that you can write something so personal, right? And people are like listening to it. Are you ever like, I cannot believe I did this. I cannot believe that they're
Mhm.
listening to, me at my lowest point. I can't believe that this is out
Mhm.
in the world.
It's well, first of all, that's what I want to do. I want
Hmm.
to be honest.
Right.
I want to be open with what
Hmm.
I feel. And when I write something very personal, let's say if I have a character that I talk to, or like if it's about someone, I want that someone to hear what I'm saying,
Right.
even if it's not face to face conversation. Um, and by the way, if you're, if you're not okay with like, I don't know, like my dad comes to me, what is Snap about? I'm like, well, it's just I just made, I just wrote a song. It's just a song. It's not about me. Come on, dad.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, when you want to do that trick, you can do it because no one can prove that you actually felt what you felt. Like
Right.
I'm a songwriter. I write songs. I come up with something, stories.
That's
But
so smart.
it's always
Right.
personal.
You don't necessarily have to like admit to
Yeah,
who the song is about.
yeah,
You can
definitely.
hide behind it.
Yep, it's just a song.
I don't know why that just blew my mind right quick. Did you see it just go
Yeah.
that like that? The song's not. It's not about you. It's not about not anyone that you know. That is really interesting. Okay, so tell me what is next for you. What are you working on next? What are you doing?
I'm working on my album, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
I write a lot. I am. This Friday we're releasing Snap Italian version with Alpha from
Nice.
Italy. He's a huge singer in Italy, and I'm very proud of that. Also, I have a single that's gonna come out. It's gonna be a collaboration with my dear friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know him probably. It's gonna be wonderful. It's coming, I think, the end of October. So the end of October, people will have a new song from Rosa Linn, which is great. Um, and then I'm just, I just can't wait to release the album and tour and sing for people.
Can I just say it was such a good time talking with you?
Thank you so much.
Like it was so much
My
fun.
pleasure.
It was so much fun. We had a good time. And just, whenever you can, sit back and enjoy the roses or smell the roses. How does it go? Smell the roses?
Smell the roses.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Thank you.
Rosalind, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.